What's going on, Vibes Babes? It's your girl Heather, and I am back with another video. Yes, honey, yes. So in today's video, I will be crocheting my son's back to school wardrobe. So I'm making him a few hoodies, some hats, a sweater, and probably like a cardigan. So he starts school on Tuesday of next week, and today is Saturday. So I'm gonna like try to whip up some things, you know, that I can make him before he starts school. Even though the things that I'm gonna be making him, he's probably not gonna wear, you know, the first few weeks of school. But you know, I just like to have things done and out the way, you know, so I won't have to rush and do it. So for the first thing that I'm going to be making him, it's going to be like a hoodie, and you know, yeah, I just want to show y'all guys how to make it, and you know, if I'm going too fast in this video, I will have the link of the pattern for everything that I'm making in the description. So let's get started. I'm going to be using this Super Saver Red Heart green color, like an army green, and then I'm going to be mixing it with, let me get it, so this green, kind of like a Christmas type of green. I don't know like the type of color, but it's the same type of yarn, the Super Saver Red Heart. Let me see this exact color. This exact color is I always do this. I never could find the colors. I'm gonna just say, I'll let you guys know what the color is. Yeah. So, yeah, this like army green and this Christmas green, and I'm gonna put these two colors together and I'm gonna make a hoodie. So for this hoodie, I'm going to do like the what do you call it, the even moss stitch. I don't know if you guys heard of that stitch before, but before I even show you guys that, I'm going to start with the ribbing on the bottom of the hoodie, and I'm going to be using a size G hook, 4.25 millimeter hook. Okay, I'm going to start off with a slip knot, and then I'm going to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then I'm going to skip the first stitch and slip stitch in the second stitch from the hook, and then just slip stitch across. And I'm going to do that for the remainder of the what do you call it? The ribbon that I'm doing for the bottom of the hoodie. And every time I go to the next row, I'll just chain 1 and then slip stitch across. Okay, so I'm going to do 82 rows for the bottom ribbon, and just to let you know, this is the first, because I'm going to do a back panel and I'm going to do a front panel. So this is the back panel that I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'll get back to y'all when I have 82 rows, or instead of counting the rows, you can go by the measurements. For my son, he's 5 years old, so this hoodie probably can fit like a 5 to like a 7-year-old. I did that length for the rib stitch on the bottom is 13.5 inches, which is 82 rows for me. Okay, it might be different for you, so you know, just kind of, I guess, gauge it by, or navigate it by the inches, and then you'll be good. Okay guys, so I have finished the ribbon with the rib stitch. Like I told you, I slip stitched throughout the whole row, 13.5 inches. Now I'm going to start the actual back panel, and I'm going to be working on the top of this row, and I'm going to chain 1 from where I left off at, and I'm just going to do single crochets across the top part. Okay, in between each stitch, you know, you'll see like where you should place the stitches, because it's going to be easy to tell like where it should be at. So yeah, I'm just going to do single crochets in between each stitch. Right. Okay, so as you can see, I did the single crochets on top of this, the rib stitches right here. So now I'm gonna, so basically I did 48 stitches on the top of this. But like I said, it doesn't really matter the stitches, it just depends on the length that you have. You have to just make sure that you fill all of the stitches at the top. So the next row I want to chain 1, turn, and then I want to slip stitch in the first stitch, and then half double crochet in the second, slip stitch in the next, half double crochet in the next, slip stitch, and half double crochet. Slip stitch, half double crochet. And so that is what the even moss stitch looks like. You're just going to alternate from slip stitch to half double crochet throughout the whole project until you finish the back panel. And I'm going to alternate like the colors for the back panel, so I'll let you know what row I am going to change the colors on. So just keep doing that, and then once you get to the end of the row, chain 1, start off with a slip stitch always, and then you'll end with a slip stitch as well. Alright, so guys, I'm on the second row of the even moss stitch, and I wanted to show you guys, so every half double crochet you want to put a half double crochet on top of that, right? And then every slip stitch you want to put a slip stitch on top of that. Okay, so you don't want to have a slip stitch on top of a half double crochet, and you can tell which one is the half double crochet and which one is the slip stitch. This half double crochet kind of looks like a wave in a way, or like a shell, so that's how you know that's the double crochet, the half double crochet. So you'll just form a half double crochet on top of each half double crochet. Okay guys, so now I'm whispering because I'm at the library. I find that I get a lot of my stuff done while I'm at the library, so I decided to come here and finish up my work that I needed to do on my computer and you know, my son's sweater. So yeah. It's so comfy here. Like, I probably could be a little bit more louder, but I'm being extra. Because the library, you're supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to be quiet. That's how the librarian be. You're supposed to be quiet. I'm a real life goat, y'all. I'm sitting here crocheting. I'm doing my online course on my phone, and I'm eating my food. We're all at the library. That last point was pointless. I don't know why I said at the library. I'm a goat anyway, no matter where I'm at. Okay. Y'all comment down below comment down below something y'all do while y'all crochet, because I literally could do anything while I'm crocheting. Crochet and walk, crochet and run, crochet and work out, crochet and watch TV. Comment down below what y'all do while y'all crochet. Okay, so guys, I did about not six rows, but 6 of the waves. So I think that's 12 rows altogether, because it's kind of looking like one row is behind the other row. So if you can count the waves, that'll be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 waves, and then I'm going to change the color to this green. Well, I already kind of changed one already. Turn my work and then just work the same exact pattern, but you know, it's a different color obviously. And I'm going to do, let's see, and so I'm going to do 3 rows of waves with this green, and then I'm going to switch back to the color. Okay, so I did 6 rows of this army green, well 6 waves, and now I'm going to do 3 waves of this green, and then I'll get back with y'all. Period. So I went on ahead and completed the back panel. This is what it looks like. So instead of doing 3 waves, I did 4 waves for this, and then I did 6 more of the green, the dark green, 3 waves, 6 waves, 3 waves of this one, and then I ended with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves at the top of with the dark green. So if y'all can see what I'm talking about as far as like the waves, these little bumpy parts, 1, 2, 3, like that, that's a wave. Okay, so that's basically kind of like a cluster stitch. It looks like that a little bit. So I did 33 waves going up all together, so that's about, I think, 66 rows, and I want to see how long it is. About 18 inches long. But you can measure the person that you're making it for, the kid that you're making it for, and measure it like that, or you just go by what I'm saying, because it literally is like 5, 6, and 7 year olds. So this is what it looks like, the back panel. So I'm going to complete the front panel the same exact way that I did the back panel, but I'm going to stop at row, I don't know what row I'm going to stop at. So at the top, I'm going to stop when I have like 5 waves more than the front panel, if you know what I'm saying. So it'll be 33 waves minus 5 waves. So I want to crochet the front panel with 28 waves, and don't forget to do your rib stitch at the bottom the same exact way that you did the back panel. So I'll see you guys at row, what did I say? Yeah, 28. So I'll see you guys in row 28 of the front panel. So I'm back home, y'all. I'm done at the library and everything like that. But I am finished the front panel. I did 28 waves. So basically 28 rows of waves. If I'm not mistaken, that is, what's 28 times 2? 46? Let me see. I'm kind of slow. 28 times 2. Oh, 56. Okay. Rows for the front panel, which equals to 28 waves if you're counting the waves, right? Let's measure it to see how long that is. It is 15 inches long. 15 inches long, and then remember the back is 32 waves long, and the whole back piece is about 17.5 inches long. So basically the front panel is shorter than the back panel, if you didn't catch on. Here's the front panel, here's the back panel. And so the front panel is going to like stop like right here. Okay. And it's going to be like that. So now I'm going to crochet the shoulders from here to like right here, and then on this side from here to like right here, and then we're going to leave a space for his neck, so you know he's able to put his head in easily. So let me count to see how many stitches we're going to go over, and how many we're going to leave, you know, in the middle. So let me come back with that. Okay. All right, guys. So I have the front panel on top of the back panel, just so I can like navigate and measure, you know, how many rows I need to, you know, make my shoulder part. And so the width of your shoulder, you want it to be 4.5 inches from the side, I mean from the, you know, beginning part of, you know, your panel to, you know, where it ends at the 4.5 mark. And I already did my stitch marker. My 4.5 mark goes to 14 stitches. So I counted 14 stitches on this side and then 14 stitches on this side. Okay, so both are marked up. So now what I want to do is I want to take my thyme green and basically make the same stitches, you know, but from here to here. Okay, I'm going to start on this side just because I ended the row on this side, and I'm just going to attach the yarn like I always do. Attach it and then tie it. Okay, and then I'm just going to chain one and then work the even moss stitch until I get to my first stitch marker. So slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, and just keep doing that until you get to the first stitch marker. Okay, and that's the last stitch. So you want it to be like that, and then you want to chain one, turn your work, and work back to the end part. And then you want to do some rows. I'll let you know at the end when I'm finished this how many rows I completed. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And it just depends on how many waves you have left in the back. That's how many you want to make for the front. So for me, I have four waves. So I had four waves left in the back to match, you know, to match this one. So I put 4 waves in the front for that. So I'll do the same thing for this side, for this shoulder part, and then I'll get back with y'all. So I've completed both sides, and each side should be 3 inches long. And so yeah, after I do that, I want to clip my yarn, chain one, and pull it through. Same thing with this. I already clipped that yarn already and tighten it. So I want to this is the back loop, this is the front loop, and that's how it's supposed to look, kind of like a vest, you know. This is the whole front and back panel. So I'll show you separate. Front panel and back panel. Okay, for the sleeve, you just want to do a slip knot. And so now you want to chain 61. So I chained 61 and it's about 15 to 16 inches. Let me see what is exactly. It's 16 inches. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you want to skip the first stitch and slip stitch in the next stitch. Right? And then you want to slip stitch in the next 8 stitches. Okay? I mean the next 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. After you did your slip stitch, this right here is going to be your ribbon, like your rib for, you know, your wrist. So it'll play the same role as this part that you did on the back and front panel, like the ribbon stitch, but you know, you're going to make it so it fit your wrist. Okay. So now you want to slip stitch in one more. So basically you slip stitched in 10 all together, and then you want to start your even moss stitches with a half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, all the way until you get to the end. Alright, so we ended with a slip stitch on that row. So you want to chain 1, turn your work, and then slip stitch in the first stitch. It's kind of tight, so that's why I'm like moving the hooks around like that. And half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, and just keep doing it until you have 10 stitches left. Okay. Alright, so we're at the end of the row and we have 10 stitches left to do. Now you just want to slip stitch in all 10 of the stitches. They're really, really tight. One, 2, 3. You want to chain 1. Then you want to repeat what you did for row 1 and 2 until you reach your desired length, and then I'll let you know what my desired length is. So basically you'll chain 1, slip stitch in 10, do your even moss all the way up until the end, chain 1, turn, do your even moss all the way up to you have 10 stitches left, and then slip stitch in the 10 stitches. So basically you're making the ribbon and the sleeve, the actual sleeve, all in one. Okay. Okay, and I am done my sleeve. I did up to 23, I think, waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, I did 23 waves. And that equals up to 46 rows. Okay, because remember, some of the rows that are that you do, some of them are going to be behind the even moss, because the even moss behind the little waves that you see. Okay, and that's what's making the waves, kind of like a 3D type of stitch. So you know, the ones in the back, the waves in the back represents the rows that are behind the rows that are in the front, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not. And it's 11 inches, double check, yeah, 11 inches exactly for the width, And you could just basically measure, you know, the little person, or, you know, if you're making it for an adult, measure their arm to see if it, you know, wraps around their arm the right way, the right, you know, size or whatever. Okay, so now on to the hood. I already started the ribbon for the hood. So what I did was I chained 6, and then I slip stitched 5 stitches all the way across. So you'll have 5 stitches all the way across, and then you'll be working in the back loops only for this, okay? And it is 23 inches long, and I have 128 rows, okay? So from there, you want to take your hook, put it in, insert it into, you know, the where you ended at. You want to chain 1, and you want to single crochet in each of the stitches, like you did for the front panel and back panel, and do a single crochet all through the top of the ribbons for this hood, okay? So single crochet all the way till you get to the end, and then I'll meet you when I get there. Alright, so I completed the first row of the hood. And so basically what I'm doing, what I'm gonna do is use the same the stitches that I've been using throughout the whole project. The even moss stitch, and I'm gonna do that on top of here, and I'm gonna start with a slip stitch. First I'm gonna chain 1, and then I'm gonna start with a slip stitch, and then half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, all the way to the end of this row. And I'm gonna do 17 of the waves, and so once I have 17 waves, that's when I'll stop, and you know, I'm done the hood. Alright, so this is what the hood should look like. The ribbon at the bottom, the rib stitch at the bottom, and the even moss stitch throughout the top, okay? And I did 18 waves, okay? 18 rows of the waves, okay? So now I'm going to show y'all how to, we're going to put this to the side, and we're going to attach the arms to the sweater, and then we're going to close the sweater up on the side. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So we're going to lay the back panel. This is the back panel. We're going to lay it sideways like this, right? Then we're going to lay the front panel on the other side of the back panel like this, right? And so basically they're going to be vertical from each other, right across from each other, right? And so how we attach the what do you call this, the arm, you want to take the yarn and attach it to your hook, and then you want to do single crochets, so that way you'll have a you know, even amount of stitches when you attach it to the sweater. So I want to do single crochets across the arm part, okay? So right across, like right on the opposite side of the rib stitch, you're going to do it on the side that you're going to attach to the sweater part. So let's go ahead and do single crochet all the way across. Okay guys, so I did skip a step, but I also completed what I told you to complete. Once you finish all of the stitches on the arm, you want to count the stitches and put a stitch marker in the halfway point. So my halfway point was the 19th stitch, because I have 18 on each side, okay? But before we even attach the what do you call this? Hold on. Before we even attach the arm to the sweater, you kind of do want to attach the shoulder parts, which is this to this part and then that to that. So let's go ahead and attach it, and we're going to do that with some slip stitches. So since this is going to be my inside right here, I'm going to attach it like this so y'all can see everything. So we're just gonna, first let me count the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 stitches. So now I'm gonna count 14 stitches on this side, the back panel, so I can have, you know, it placed right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So place it in the 14th stitch, and then I'm going to slip stitch through in each stitch. Alright, so I attached the shoulder parts. And so now I'm going to attach the sleeve to the sweater, but I want to make sure that my placement is right. So this is my middle where my stitch marker is for the arm, and this is my middle for the shoulder. So I want to attach those two together. Yeah, so I want to attach those two together so that way my placement won't go anywhere, secure, right? And then I want to attach the sides as well. So let's see, it's at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th wave. Okay, that's where it seems like it's ending at, right? So now I'm going to do I'm going to attach it with a piece of yarn, and then count 11 stitches this way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So since I stopped here when I did my single crochets on here, I'm just gonna you know what, I'm just gonna cut the yarn, and I want to restart a whole new you know, attachment of the yarn so it can be fresh and it won't be like any bends or anything like that. So attach the yarn, and we're gonna just do slip stitches in both sides. So insert it into the arm side, insert it into, if you can see, insert it into the sweater side, and then we're going to pull through for a slip stitch. Oh, it's so tight. I'm sorry. Hold on. Insert into both, and then, you know, like that, like so. And you just keep doing that until you get to the end. And we're just going to do that for both arms. Alright, so this is how you want it to look. Kind of like a T. If you can see me, it's like, but yeah. So then now what you want to do is you want to take the shoulder parts and you want to fold it in. like so, like that. And then it looks like a sweater, right? Period. So now you want to close now you want to close the arm part, this part right here. You want to close that flap up, and you want to close the sides up. Okay, you want to do that on both sides, and you want to do it with slip stitches. And you want to start where the ribbon is for the sleeve and close it up all the way down and till you're done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So cute. He gonna be so handsome in this. So now I'm going to turn it right side in because it's inside out right now. And you want to make sure when you're doing the slip stitches, you have all of the slip stitches on the same side because it'll be the inside out part, right? Now I'm just going to turn it in for the right side in. Turn it in to the right side. Turn it in for the right side. Turn the body part in, and how cute, how cute. I probably should have before I turned it in, I probably should have put all of the tails in. Let me do that right now. Okay, so now I'm just gonna close up the hood, and this is how you want it. You wanna close it up from the bottom to the top, so just in case you don't want your hood to be super pointy, you'll just like I'll just show you. It's hard to explain. Basically, I slip stitched from the top part to like, and I left this little space open, right? And I, cut my yarn, attached the needle, and what I'm going to do is, instead of slip stitching or sewing this part straight, if you want to, you can. It'll just give your hood like a straight look, but I want my my hood to be a little bit more natural and round. So instead of going across, I'm going to insert my hook like diagonally in both ends. So I'm kind of like, the yarn is going to be going like that. So I'm gonna sew it this way instead of at the top. I'm sewing it like diagonal, okay? And that's just so, like I said, the hood to be more natural. I'm just going to make a knot and fasten off. And I'm just going to cut it. And you want to turn it in like that. And you see how it gave it more like a that's more of a better type of shape, instead of like it being so square. And if you did it straight, it would have been like this. That's how crisp it would have been. Okay. So this is the hood. Now I'm going to sew the hood onto around the neckline. So you want to sew, okay, hold on. You want to sew this part right here around the whole neckline, okay? I'll see you when I get there. I'm getting tired. And I am done. Look how cute. The hood is, oh my god, so cute. So Can't wait for him to wear this. I also made a red one off camera too. Okay, I made a red one, a red and gray one, and this one is, I mean, it's my favorite because red is my favorite color, and the gray just, like, you know, complements it so well. I can't wait for him to wear it. And I gotta tuck that tail in. So this is my baby in the green one. He looks so adorable. Look at him. And then this is him in the red one. It fits him so perfect. I hope you guys like it. But I was, should I make, yeah, I'm gonna make his hat. So I'm gonna make him 3 hats, okay? I already have one that I'm gonna go off of. This is one of his hats from last year, and he still has it. Yeah, he still has it. And this is just like the skull cap hat, the Scullies, right? He still has it. It's still, like, you know, in good shape. And like this texture yarn, I can't wait to make him some more hats like this. I have so let me just make the hats, okay? I hope that didn't take too long for me to show y'all how to make that the sweater. But I think I'm gonna make a part 2 of this, okay, y'all? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a part 2, and I'm gonna just show y'all me making his hats, and possibly a cardigan or a vest, probably like a what you call those things, a varsity vest. I was thinking about making them because I have this V that I want to sew on something, and I was gonna probably make them a vest and 2 more hats. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this, and hit that bell so you're notified when I post all of my videos. If you like this video as well, you'll like this next video where I am unboxing some yarn and back to school things with my son. So go check that out. See you over there. Bye.